All right, so welcome back, y'all. We're at part 4. So Jesus finally told him, "You're of your father, the devil. His will you want to do, which is kill him." And so we're picking up right here. The Jews answered and said to him, "Do we not say rightly that you are a Samaritan and have a demon?" Jesus answered, "I do not have a demon, but I honor my Father, and you dishonor me. But I do not seek my glory. There is one who seeks and judges." Notice, they were straight up disrespecting Jesus with those remarks. How dare they call him a Samaritan and accuse him of being demon possessed? Which is interesting if you recall his interaction with the Samaritan woman. But calling him a Samaritan, that was meant to be disrespectful. Remember, the Jews did not like the Samaritans. They were the ones who were filled with evil. They were the ones desiring to kill an innocent man. And considering these points of engagement, it should be easy to see those whom Jesus was showing John in Revelation were these people. Them that dwell on the earth, that's these people. The ones who worship the beast and the false prophet, that be these people. Now check this out, y'all. Jesus says, "Truly, truly, I say to you, if anyone keeps my word, he will never see death, ever." The Jews said to him, "Now we know that you have a demon. Abraham died, and the prophets also. And you say, if anyone keeps my word, he will never taste of death, ever? Surely you were not greater than our father Abraham, who died. The prophets died too. Whom do you make yourself out to be?" Now, they know who Jesus is making himself out to be. He's been referring to himself as the Son. And also peep how quick they were to jump on that. You know what I'm saying? Notice again their appeal to Abraham as their father. Now recall Jesus' words to the church of Smyrna regarding the blasphemy of those who say that they are Jews and are not, but are a synagogue of Satan. Revelation 2 and 9. And again to the church of Philadelphia, Jesus would subject those of the synagogue of Satan who say they are Jews and are not, but lie to them. That's Revelation 3 and 10. We'll finish off this chapter right here. Jesus answered, "If I glorify myself, my glory is nothing. It is my Father who glorifies me, of whom you say he is our God. And you have not known him, but I know him. And if I say that I do not know him, I would be a liar like you. But I do know him and keep his word." Point blank to their faces, Jesus is calling them liars. I know God. You guys do not know God. You guys are liars. Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day, and he saw it and was glad. So the Jews said to him, "You are not yet 50 years old, and have you seen Abraham?" Jesus said to them, "Truly, truly, I say to you, before Abraham was, I am." Therefore they picked up stones to throw at him, but Jesus hid himself and went out of the temple. For those of y'all who may be watching this and like to hold on to that stupid line, Jesus never called himself God. He proclaimed himself to be existing before Abraham was, and he called himself I am. That's why they picked up the stones to stone him, because they believed that to be blasphemy. Why would they do that unless he was proclaiming himself to be God? If he wasn't proclaiming himself to be God, they would not have reacted in that way. No, the words do not exist in the Bible. I am God, or Jesus said, I am God. He said plenty of other things, though, that implied that he was God, that implied that he was the promised one from the Hebrew scriptures, the one who was promised to come, as we're going to see in the next chapter. Now, John continually refers to them as the Jews, but it was definitely mostly directed at the Pharisees and scribes in verse 13. Their response to what Jesus says is astonishing. Jesus reveals his eternal existence, and they want to stone him because of it. So that's just this chapter, y'all. We still got others to go through that I want to point out to you guys and show you, walk you through it. And hopefully you see what I'm talking about. After the resurrection, the Jews were the main antagonists towards the apostles. They were the ones chasing them around from city to city, trying to stop them from preaching the gospel, not allowing them to go into the synagogues, all that stuff. And after AD 70, it became clear that they were not going to help the Jews fight for Jerusalem because Jesus had already told them, nah, Jerusalem is going down. The temple, all that stuff is going down. When you begin seeing those signs, you need to leave Jerusalem. And that's what they did. That's what the Christians did. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in chapter 2.